Are you ready?
Are you ready? Ooh, yeah! Let's get ready to rumble! I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Four Corners podcast here on Syxx Nyne Radio, brought to you by Syxx FM. I am one of your hosts, Kris, the host with the most from coast to coast, from across the pond to far and beyond, from the North Pole to the South Pole. Goddamn, that's a mouthful. Alongside my best friend and tag team partner, John Punn. Punn?
Oh, that was my name. Oh, yes, I am here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here sitting side by side once again for the Four Corners podcast, where we get the F in. And not a lot has gone down in the world of WWE since last week. So, Kris, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about?
What's on my mind? What do you want to talk about? Well, one thing is the Jey Uso situation. The Jey Uso. Let's fucking right off the top get into that, man.
Yeah.
Because that's something that's been on my mind.
All right, so, Jey Uso finally said he was fighting Gunther, which we knew that was the route they were going. So, what's going to happen? Is he going to win? Is he not going to win? Like I said last week, I prefer Gunther to stay strong as champion, but they can't just kill the Jey Uso push. Man, like I said, throw CM Punk in the match. Let CM Punk take the fall. It won't hurt CM Punk. It won't do nothing, bad to him. I would write it somehow that way. John Cena wins Elimination Chamber. So where does that leave CM Punk? You're going to have Seth and Roman, Kevin and Zayn. Where does that leave Punk? So that's the way I would write it. I would throw Punk into that match and let Punk take the fall so Gunther stays champion and they can continue the Jey Uso push. Jey Uso can win the title at SummerSlam. Why do it right away? Now that he is...
Well, that's the dilemma we were talking about last week is how do we possibly... And I guess the best way to put it is make everyone happy. Not only make everyone happy, but not bury anyone either. When everybody kind of in this situation is like, at last week we were saying if you went after Cody, this would happen. If you went after Gunther, this would. Well, he chose Gunther now. So now we're kind of in that fucked situation of, all right, where how does Gunther still look strong without Jey Uso looking like, oh, guess what? He lost the title shot again.
And as I said, Gunther has had lackluster opponents. This title reign has not been anything special. He needs to beat people like CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, John Cena. Let him get some big wins under his belt, That's just how I feel about it. I might be a Gunther mark, but, that's just also how I feel. I do feel that Jey Uso deserves it, but don't pull the trigger right away. Yes, he won the Rumble. Okay, he doesn't need to win the title right now. You can do it 4 more months, 5 more months, 6 more months. Just so you did with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes went a year chasing the belt, or 2 years, whatever it was, before he finally beat Roman Reigns. I think something similar for Jey Uso would be good.
So you're fine with Jey Uso losing at Mania to Gunther?
Yeah, as long as he's not pinned in the match. That's just how I feel. As long as he's not pinned, hell yeah, let him lose. And let him, that's what makes it that he didn't lose. He didn't lose. He gets another match.
Well, I did tell you I like the idea of that triple threat. I think maybe not CM Punk, but more John Cena. I think John Cena is going to win Elimination Chamber. And he tries to go for Gunther. Maybe that's how, like you said, maybe that's how they avoid kind of hurting Jey Uso at this point.
That would be interesting.
And think about it, a big win from Gunther over John Cena.
That would be interesting. But with Jey Uso already choosing Gunther, you think they'll allow John Cena to do that?
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell which route they're gonna go with this because
They're already advertising it as the Elimination Chamber matches. They fight the other champion, whoever's not picked.
So whoever wins Elimination Chamber goes after Cody.
They already have it in both Elimination Chambers. The girls too. Whoever wins that one goes after whoever Charlotte doesn't pick. Charlotte hasn't picked yet, so. Yeah. But we know that's going to be Rhea. So the Elimination Chamber is going to be the fight Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's the only way I think it makes sense. It doesn't hurt anybody, you know. And Jey Uso could keep fighting for the title. Jey Uso getting the big win at SummerSlam means the same thing if he gets the win at WrestleMania. Doesn't change the meaning.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Jey Uso winning the belt will
but
be
then
the
at
same
that point,
on any day.
But at that point in my mind, I'm like, then why even give him the Rumble win anyway? I'm not saying every Rumble winner has to win the belt. What I'm saying is that if you're going to save it till SummerSlam, I think that means more than him winning the Royal Rumble then.
No, giving him the Royal Rumble means like we have our trust in you. You are our next future star. It doesn't have to be right away, but he deserved it. It was well deserved, well earned, but he doesn't have to win. He doesn't have to win. Even if he takes the loss and they just go one-on-one, he doesn't have to win it right away. He can still win it at SummerSlam, win it at Survivor Series, War Games, It doesn't have to be like, okay, we got to pull that trigger right now or all the momentum is gone. No, you got to just build this properly.
Something you just said that just hit me is the momentum. It's wrestling. You know how many times if you don't pull something at the right time, it's kind of over. It's wrestling.
Do you really think the Uso wave is going to end anytime soon?
I'm not saying the fans are going to die out on. I mean that whole momentum of okay, we'll wait till SummerSlam, but there you still have from April to August to get.
That's only 3 months.
But anything can happen in those 3 months.
That's 3 months. 12 Monday Night Raws. When you think about it.
Yeah, and a lot can happen in 3 months with wrestling.
But
that's my thing. Is the momentum dying? Like
I don't think
and it's happened to people before. It's happened plenty of times where they don't pull the trigger at the right time. What if they don't pull the trigger at SummerSlam?
They just need to have people that know how to write the story, like me and you.
Listen. I'm not one of those fans that say I should be the one writing stories. I'm
one of those fans. God damn it! I should be at that table. I should be writing the stories.
Fucking Vince Russo over here. No, but I mean, you have to do things at the right time with wrestling. Like, I just think they wanted to show Jey the appreciation. Jey's been getting over for a while now. I agree with that it's kind of a nod to this is your hard work paying off.
Yeah,
but now you also have this. Hold on. You also have this promise to Gunther of you're going to be this strong champion and this monster-like champion. You also have that promise to him. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, well, fuck. Like, you kind of now, it's kind of like everybody gets a bag. Well, shit, now somebody's got to lose. Not everybody's going to have the same momentum. Somebody's going to be the good guy. Somebody's going to be the bad guy. Somebody's going to be the one they hate and someone's going to be the one they love. You got Gunther, who's a heel, but let's face it, fans love him because of his in-ring work. I think Jey Uso taking a loss like this when he's already lost the championship opportunity to Gunther, already lost that. They were pushing him for the Intercontinental title, lost that. I don't think Jey Uso needs losses anymore. I think he needs more fucking wins. And I'm not saying put that Gunther should lose to him. You know what I mean? That's the predicament that I feel that it's in. Is you got momentum, you got these promises of bright futures for both these guys that now have to wrestle each other. Fans are behind Jey now. But now, what would a loss at WrestleMania for Jey do? I think it would kill some momentum. I'm not saying it would completely tear it down, but it would kill momentum.
All right. Well, even if Jey Uso takes the loss and loses a little bit of momentum, they can easily build that back up. The crowd will still be behind him. The crowd will still be doing his dance every single week. So, I don't think it will hurt him. But Gunther, in my opinion, hasn't had that monster title reign yet.
He hasn't.
All right, he's doing the same thing he was doing as Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. What I mean by like this promise to Gunther, where that's kind of falling short already,
Yep, taking the title from him wouldn't be good right now. I don't think. Without some big name wins.
That's what it's a hard call to make. You know what I mean? Because I try to picture myself, me and you right now. Right now in this discussion, I don't picture us in the studio or anything, or on microphones or anything. Or doing a podcast. I see us as in that writer's room. And it's like, listen, we've been there before where we've argued over fucking stories. And, I can imagine that writing room right now. Imagine this is us. Two people that aren't really on the inside as far as we don't know what the fuck's really going on in this situation, where we're speculating from the outside with a little bit of inside knowledge. Think about what those writers are going through right now. Like I said, you have these promises of bright futures for both of these guys who now have to wrestle each other at WrestleMania. And you don't want either guy to lose. Yes, we could throw that triple threat in there. Then I feel like, okay, at that point, why even have Jey Uso win the Rumble and go into that match in the first place? When you could have had, if you're going to throw John Cena in that match, John Cena could have won the Rumble and went through that route. And then, like you said, Jey Uso takes it at SummerSlam, which I have no problem with doing the wait. It's why do the stop in between?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what they decide.
Yeah. Now, what are your thoughts on Alexa Bliss? You think they're gonna put her with the Wyatt Syxx?
That's what it looks like. I mean, she's still doing the thing with her doll. It looks like it's still her similar gimmick.
They got the merch out. They got the fucking old like the Twisted Bliss merch out.
But I'm wondering why they're not using the Wyatts, often.
From rumor and innuendo, the rumor is that someone in the Wyatt Syxx is injured.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why they haven't been on.
There's 4 more of them.
That's what I say. When I read that article, I was like, okay, I understand, but there's a group of. That's why there's a group. If there's 6 of you, okay, 5 or 6, 7, and 10, NWO, okay, if one of them got sick, got injured, there's fucking more of you to still get the characters over. I was wondering that too.
As long as it's not Bo Dallas, then does it really matter? If Joe Gacy or the other one is hurt. What's his name?
Eric Rowan?
No, the other one.
Nikki Cross?
No, the other one.
Dexter Loomis?
There we go. That's his name. You wasn't Nikki Cross.
Well, were you saying the other one? The other.
Yeah, I mean, they still whatever. But maybe that'll give them more TV time if they do a storyline with Alexa.
I think they should pick pick up where like kind of Alexa left off, you know, with the whole Wyatt family.
And where did Alexa wrestle? Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Yeah, and that's
I
when they
believe.
moved the White.
That
They moved the White
Yep.
to SmackDown.
I was wondering why they moved them to SmackDown. Oh, maybe this is why. I guess we'll have to find out, folks.
Oh no! Here we go. The Wyatt. Alexa Bliss. Bray Wyatt comes back.
Oh, that's fucked up. Fucked up.
I mean,
That's fucked up.
we got through last week without anything fucked up coming out of my mouth.
No.
No, we didn't.
No.
I thought we did.
You talked about the Forbidden Man.
Oh,
Voldemort.
Which one, McMahon or Russo?
No.
Who? What are I talking about?
Benoit.
Oh.
Exactly what happened.
I still remember his entrance music. What you mean?
That's exactly what you said last week. So, folks, I haven't really watched too much wrestling this week. Since I got home, I've just been editing and fucking working on graphics and working on shit for this. I know I know most of the time Raw watches you and SmackDown watches you.
Why don't you talk about what you've been up to?
What I've been up to. Put myself
what the
over.
fuck is Kris
No
Wright?
way.
What the fuck has Kris Wright been doing in the wrestling world?
I'm too humble to put myself over. Well, actually, I started talking about it a little bit last week. 2 weeks ago,
Ring of Wars.
was it?
Ring Wars.
2 weeks? Yeah, it was Ring Wars 2. I wrestled Joey Nails and Donkey Boy Bandit. This was in Palmyra, Maine, for Ring Wars. Joey Nails was a rookie. It was his first like match. He's done like battle royals and little things like that. It was his first like actual like match. So it was actually I don't know. I have this thing where I like working with rookies and I like working with the young because it's like
Because they listen.
I guess so.
Not
Not only do they listen,
you know, he had two veterans in the
but
ring.
it's like no, you see
He
that
had
like
a New York
that.
veteran and a Maine veteran in the ring with him. So of course he's gonna listen.
Well, Donkey's not at the veteron point yet.
No?
He's about 2 years in. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking
I mean,
about-
he's got like 200 matches under his belt already, but
Oh, I thought you told me he had, years in. I forgot.
no.
My bad.
Donkey's been in for a couple years. But it seems like the first Ring Wars I was matched up in a scramble tag with Donkey, and now I'm in it was originally supposed to be 5-way, and then some Lou Jacobs wound up getting injured, and it was a spinal problem.
Oh,
I believe.
ouch.
Yeah, so
Speedy recovery.
I hope so. I hope so. I hate hearing about neck and spine. It's like, because then I always think about mine, and I'm like, any moment, man. So it turned into a 4-way. Then actually, as we were kind of going over things, there was an emergency, and one of the other guys had to leave, so it got broken down to a 3-way.
Talk about no kayfabe.
No, actually, there's. What I want to kind of talk about with Ring Wars is how the winner. All right, so we all know wrestling is obviously predetermined, scripted, whatever word you want to use for it.
Oops.
Choreographed. Whoops, breaking the fourth wall.
Uh-oh.
But the way Ring Wars does it is it's kind of like a shoot, bro. We don't know who's going over, kinda until like it's done by coin toss. Like, it's done by fucking coin toss. So it's literally like, there is no I'm going over, in advance. Like, no, that day, it's like you find out your coin toss, and that's it. So I think that's a pretty cool and unique idea.
Rex, tails never fails. That's my advice to you. For your next coin toss, tails never fails.
Well, let's see if see what goes on for Ring Wars 3. But no, it was actually a pretty good match. Definitely one of my best since I've been in Maine. I felt completely confident, comfortable. Did a, pulled a little old school Chris Rex out.
Good,
Pulled a
good,
little
good.
heel stuff
A
out,
little John Punn too.
Listen, it's not my fault. All right, the crowd turned on me before the match even fucking started. All right, I come out, my music, everybody's singing my song, they're cheering for me. And then when they do the ring introductions, they're like, "Oh, from Brooklyn, New York, Chris Rex," and they fucking start booing me. And I was like, "Yeah, we're just singing my song and cheering for me on the way out, slapping hands, and I'm kissing babies and shit like that." And you
just
fucking
like
boo me.
that, bam, you're here.
Fickle fans.
It's because you're from New York. That's what they heard, and they're like, boo!
Well, then they got what they deserved. All right. But no, it was cool. So March 8th, I'll be at Wrestling Is Now in Brooklyn, New York. And then March 14th is the next Ring Wars. Then March 21st is like we're doing like a dance party out in Maine, like a 80s 90s dance party the night before our show, which is going to feature Tony Atlas on the show. So yeah, I mean there's a lot coming on. We just announced for July Slugfest, which is going to be on the ball field in Franklin. We're going to do an early start time. We're going to have an after party, trying to make a nice little weekend out of that. But yeah, I'm back on my grind, man. Like that.
That's good. I'm happy for you. You know that I'm right there with you.
I know. With this new job, it's hard to come out now. So
every time you come out that curtain, I'm right there next to you, behind you.
Well, I steal your shit now, so
you know I'm still behind you, holding on.
I steal your shit now. That's it.
Good, go ahead.
I just steal your shit.
Take some tins. Do a sliced bread. I would love to see you do a sliced bread.
maybe I'll pull it out. But no, that's really what's going on with me.
But that's good. I'm happy for you.
No, it feels different this time. Like I feel more in control over my things. I'm not afraid to say no to things. Like if I'm not truly interested in a booking, I have no problem just staying home. And it's not a knock on that company or the talent or whatever. It's something like I just don't see myself doing, and I'm not interested. So let's just not waste each other's time. So yeah, we also have Bell to Bell Unplugged every other Thursday, airing on YouTube on the Bell to Bell Promotions. That's been getting about 200 views now, almost about every episode. So we're starting to get there. We're about 6 episodes in. Oh, a nice blunt.
That's good.
But yeah. Shit's going pretty good. As far as the wrestling end, here we have the Syxx Nyne Productions, Syxx Nyne Radio, which we're broadcasting live on right now. Yeah, Syxx Nyne Productions, which is kind of gonna be all the video editing, all the graphic design, whatever videos we put out. We're gonna be producing stuff for Main Event Wrestling in March. So kind of just trying to keep myself busy. Got Motley Metal coming back. So yeah, that's
Motley Metal.
Yeah, man. I decided since we're doing the radio station, might as well bring that back. We got Four Corners back now. Yeah, man. It's just a lot to take in. Everything's just happening so fast, but I'm just like along for the ride this time. Like when we were on the road and teaming, we didn't really have the chance to like really stop and smell the roses. It was kind of like get to the town, get home, get to the town, do the match, get home, get to the town. So now that it's like I'm traveling and I'm like taking the time to like I'm traveling. If I don't have a rental car, I'm traveling by bus, and like every time I travel by the bus, I meet a new fan. And then they want to follow me on, this. So it seems like every time I go out there, I meet new fans and people want to talk about wrestling. And then it's kind of like I find where the dispensaries are. You know, like out in Boston. Out in Boston, right across from the fucking train, right across from the bus station, bro. Boom. That's where I go and buy my little smokes when I make my pit stop. So just that whole, you know, meeting different people and they're traveling from different places. Like there was some guy, he was on the bus for about 5 days. He said he was taking buses.
God
He was
damn.
coming from California.
God, that's a long ride.
That's a long ass fucking ride. He was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
He got annoying at some point. And then I went to go smoke a joint because I had bought a pre-roll. So I went to go smoke it. And he's like, "That's just weed in there?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, because like I like to pack a bowl and put a little meth in there." And I just walked away. I just fucking walked away. You know?
That's why he's so annoying. There you go.
And listen, I try to entertain the people. You know, they want to talk, I'll talk. I got fucking 8 hours on this trip.
Sometimes you're too nice.
Sometimes.
Just put on those big ass headphones you have right there and act like you don't hear nobody.
If Apple went back to using the regular headphone jack, I'd have these big ass headphones.
You know, and that's it. You know, nobody can talk to you. People that try to talk to you and just ignore them. Even if you hear them loud and clear, like they're like this, rocking your head, like this, you know, they'll walk away eventually.
So we got an update on WWE 2K25 with the island, the new mode that's going to be in 2K25, which is going to be similar.
It's an online mode. It's not.
It's an online mode, but I watched the trailer for the island. I kind of like the idea they're going with it though. Like I seen a screenshot in the trailer where it's like you have to go see Paul Heyman and he's got like a quest for you and things like, and you can unlock things and
I don't want to fight
there's like
online.
live matches.
I don't want to fight people online.
I'm not like an online gamer. But maybe it'll make me play online, you know. But they have to improve on the stability. But I'm like, I kind of like the idea. It's something different.
Bring back Fall Guys. Nah, I heard that got terrible too.
No, I play Fall Guys still. It's just updated boards all the time. Like it's just, I mean, I played. Some of the classics still pop up and stuff, but me, Matthew, Brian, cause like we all play it sometimes.
That's cool.
Yeah. So last week we played the wrestling theme game.
Here we
and and the theme,
I forgot to study.
my theme for the themes last week was ECW themes. And what did I get? 5 or 6?
4. Four out of 10.
4 out of 10, correct.
4 out of 10.
Well, Punn chose his theme. And his theme was early 2000s women's wrestlers themes. So, I went. Listen. I caught myself when looking through these things because I was like, one, I had to look at who's on the roster at the WWE roster on the time because there weren't many. There were not many female wrestlers. I specifically, because you said wrestler, I said those who actually wrestled in the ring. So that's what I went with. There weren't that many, but I did get 10 of them. I don't know how you're gonna fare well because I didn't know like half of these either. Some of them
Well, let's see what I do remember. I didn't study.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give Punn a couple seconds. I'm gonna get the songs loaded up here.
Let me raise the volume on my earphones so I can hear them loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
But not really clear. There is a little background static.
All right. So I'm gonna mute your mic so that there's no feedback or anything. I'm gonna play 10 seconds, 15 seconds. What do you want me to play?
Just play a couple of seconds. We'll see what happens. We'll see how we go.
All right.
You know, I
All
played it
right.
for I played it for you to give you more time when they
All right.
when they were
So,
harder ones.
all right. Most of these, I'll play to like 15, 20 seconds because again, I couldn't even get them. So I'm gonna mute Punn right now so that we could play the songs. I'm gonna play about 20 seconds and let's see how he fares. All right. Theme number 1. Can you hear that?
Dawn Marie.
Hold on. All right. You said, and Punn, what is your answer?
Dawn Marie.
You are wrong.
Damn.
That is Molly Holly.
That was Molly Holly. My next one was Jacqueline on that one. But okay, go on.
All right. Here is theme number 2. You hear that?
The fuck is that?
This is one I actually remembered.
You remember this?
Mm-hmm. Just from the opening, though. Are you stumped?
Yes, I'm stumped.
All right, Punn is stumped. So we're going to give him the answer, jazz.
That was jazz. Ah.
The saxophones. All right, this one I am not going to play 20 seconds of, all right, because you're going to get it within like 5. So, all right. Here goes theme number 3.
I don't care what y'all say.
What was that, Punn?
Was that Trish?
That was Trish.
Was he turned heel?
No, that's her. That's Trish's song that she's had for like ever now.
Okay.
But yes, you got it right. All right.
I
So
got
Punn
one.
is
One
for 3.
3.
1 for 3 right now. All right. Next theme.
Is that Stacy Keibler?
What?
Stacy Keibler?
You are right, Stacy
Yeah!
Keibler.
I got 2 in a row. Wow.
You are now 2 for 4. All right. Number 5.
Why do I hear the Power Rangers?
Are you? What's your guess on that one?
Oh, wow. I will go with Terry Runnels.
No, that is Gail Kim.
Ah, okay.
I thought you would have got stumped on that one because it sounds like another one I have on the list.
I thought I already heard that one, but go on. Number 6.
Number 6. So you are now what?
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. All right. Next song is
That is Lita.
What's your answer?
That is Lita.
Yes, you are right. I knew you were. I knew you were gonna get that one. I had to throw an easy one in there.
I think that's it. I think I might be done.
All right. What's funny is you mentioned someone earlier, and it is in the list. All right, so
I forgot what I meant.
here we go. This is what, number 7? It's number 7.
That's Jacqueline.
Hold on. What's your answer?
Jacqueline?
No, Nydia.
Damn. Now I know who that is. Damn.
All right. We're gonna go
Number
with
8.
theme number 8. Here we go.
Dawn Marie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, that is not Dawn Marie. That is Jacqueline. That is Jacqueline, my friend.
Wasn't Jim Johnson doing all the songs back then? That's why they all sound the same.
All right. Number 9.
Dawn Marie.
See, you're like me with Rhino now. All right, here we go. Number 9.
If that's not Dawn Marie, then I know who it is. I just don't remember her name.
All right, so I'm gonna give you an. I'm gonna
Candice,
give you a pass.
Candice Michelle, something like that.
No, Ivory.
That wasn't her music. I remember.
That is.
Right
You
to
mean it's
center.
right? But that's not early 2000. That's not early 2000s. That's like 2000, 1999. All right.
Really? The right to
Punn.
center was 99?
99, 2000, up to 2001 is when it ended.
Wow.
All right. Here we go. Number 10, Punn. You should get this one. You should get this one. I hope you do.
Oh, okay, that's Victoria.
Yes,
That's
thank
I got
God.
4.
Thank
I
God.
tied you at the
You
end,
retied.
at the very end.
Oh man. Woo! So we stumped each other on these.
Oh, wow.
We stumped each other. So
Wow.
now,
That was crazy.
yeah,
Some of
that
them
was.
Some of them did sound similar, though.
The one Gail Kim and Victoria's sounded similar
Wow.
because I think for Gail Kim, they used an instrumental of
Of that song.
Yeah. So there we go. Me and Punn now are both tied at 4 each.
Yep.
with our guesses here.
Wow.
Next week I'll go again, and this time you're gonna pick mine.
Okay.
You're gonna pick mine next week. So now I have no idea on like my own thoughts or what I feel confident in. You
Okay.
pick next week's.
I'm going to try to make it that we at least can get 5 right,
Yeah. Listen, when you said early 2000 women's wrestlers, I looked up the roster and I was like, damn, there is legit only like 8 to 10.
Like, what happened to Sable and Sunny and China?
They weren't in there in 2002, 2003.
Really?
No. Sable was in, like, here and there, sporadically. China was gone by 2002. What's her name? Sunny was already on drugs. But so yeah, it was a hard litter to pick from, but I did the best I could.
I was like, shit. I guess I was thinking the wrong timeline. I screwed myself on that one.
See, what's funny is with Ivory's, I was gonna put the Right to Censor theme, but I thought that would be way too easy.
All right. I think I have an idea.
All right. Well, Punn, that I guess that's all we got for them this week.
That's all we wrote for them.
That's all we wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Four Corners Podcast here on Syxx Nyne Radio. You can catch us also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on Facebook. Once again, on behalf of me and Punn, we want to thank you for tuning in. And as always, be excellent to each other and keep supporting
Pro
wrestlers.
wrestling.